Sorry if I don't sound the best today. I am not feeling the best, I guess you could say. But yeah. Earlier I uploaded a video about what my next video will be, and it's gonna be another creepypasta backstory. And I was thinking during that, how about I do a tier list on my creepypasta OCs? And of course, these are my personal opinions, but and you haven't seen some of them, so I'll try to explain a little bit of them so I don't try to spoil that much of the stories. I'll explain who they are and probably connections with other characters like other OCs or other creepypastas. But I'll try to say some of that, but I won't try to spoil any of their stories because I'm trying to save them. I don't have every creepypasta OC. I'm like missing two of them in my tier in this tier list. I'm just showing off the ones I've already shown in videos, being the character showcase one I did, or some of the other creepypasta videos like the collector's videos and Luke's backstory. Speaking of Luke, he'll be our first character. Now, Luke was my first OC, and I worked really hard on him, and he's probably my top favorite out of them all, so I think I'd go with S for good old Luke. And next up, we got the next three we got coming up are the collectors, which you can see at the bottom of the screen. For the first of the collector group, we have Piper. Piper is like same with Aichu was how her name is pronounced. The other one, her name is pronounced Aichu, if you all were wondering. And also, the other three collectors are not my OCs. I got permission from a cousin who knows them because we put them in like the story with like Luke and them all. So I had to borrow them. So there we go. So Piper's basically the smart one of the group. She's like she's like the smart one, knows what we're doing and tries to stay on track, stuff like that, and can plan stuff out really easily. And so I'd probably put her in A tier. Next up, like I said earlier, we have Aichu, another female demon, and basically the to put it an easy way, like a close friend. Close friend to all the collectors, but most notably Piper and Squiddy. Then she's a bit of a crazy girl to put it an easy way. She's wild and crazy a bit, but to like a tamed level in a way. But when she's say chasing down prey, they'll she'll be a little bit wild with like trying to hunt them down. She'll be like a wild wolf, to put an easy way. I'll put her in another A for her. And now we got Squiddy, the fourth and final collector. Squiddy's a crazy half human, half robotic scientist that was actually created by my cousin, who also watches my videos, and who gave me permission to use him, Piper, and Aichu. So, in a way, no, yeah. Here's another funny thing. Luke and Squiddy have a rivalry, which will grow more in the Collectors series. Just putting that out there quickly because it's kind of funny. So Squiddy is in a way sort of smart, but only in like the like in a way a crazy scientist way, to put an easy way. I'm gonna put him at a I'm put him at a respectable B, so basically around the middle. I'm not hating on Squiddy. If I was, I'd put him at an E, but no, I put him at a B. And now, what I've also here's some another thing. A lot of these characters you might not really know about, so I'll try to explain a little bit of some of these some like some of the upcoming ones you don't know that much about. Unlike few of them. So I'm sorry, the order is kind of wrong here, but And they disappeared. Where the heck did they go? There she is. Next up, we got it's supposed to be Lily. There we go. Lily, she will have a bit of a character change later on once I do her backstory, to put it in an easy way. She'll have a bit of a character change, and of course from Luke's backstory. She was his only friend. So once again, Lily will go with. I'll put her at a respectable A with the other girls. Next up, we got. Well, before we do that, we'll go off with Demon Luke. Demon Luke is more of a chaotic. It's basically like Luke's chaotic side. He's kind of like a whole nother person in that side. But he could still control himself at least. So I'd say re say say to put him at a Demon's kind of hard. It's between B, A, or S for Luke. I put him smack down in the middle in A. Because classic Luke has like a kind of like a good, in a way, a pretty good character to him, but Luke Demons just took away most of Luke's normal elements and replaced him with like a chaotic energy. Next up, we have a character that has been only seen in like a short little trailer video with showing just clips of like different characters. I put them and I put the text the kids above them. This is going to be a bit of a spoiler, but let's just say Luke and Lily have a couple of children in the future. They have twins, and they named them both Elizabeth and Hunter. And we're starting off here with Elizabeth. Elizabeth is the only person in that family to inherit Luke's demon side, so she has like so she also has like a demon form, to put it in an easy way. So she's a young sweet girl, loves to play around, loves to play games with like Sally and Lazari all the time, and normally it's like a kind, sweet girl, unless you make her mad. We'll get to that later though. So I'd say Elizabeth should. I'll put her at a. I'll put her at an A as well. A lot of them are probably going to be in A's. Then So next up we have Hunter, like I said earlier. He is. Don't worry about. Sorry about that. YouTube notifications. But he he's like a smart side, and he's like he's like the smart. Ugh, I'm stuttering. He doesn't have a demon side, to put it in an easy way, to put easily, and he's mostly he's mostly human, and he's extremely smart and intelligent because I don't know. I'm stuttering so much. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm not that good with speaking that much. I'm so sorry, but um uh Hunter. I'd say he should join. We'll join Hunter being a like. I mean, here's another thing. Hunter will go a little bit crazy around killing. Like he'll go psychotic, to put it in an easy way. But he all around he's a quiet, calm, and smart guy slash kid. But I'll put him at once again another A. Oh, he got put up there. 1 minute. Next up, Demon Elizabeth. Now, like kind of like Luke, it's like Elizabeth, but she doesn't act. But instead of Luke, where he's a little more chaotic, but he still can control herself. Elizabeth is just full crazy and like can barely control herself. So I'd put her at a. I mean, it's a cool idea having something like that, and she is young, so it's hard for her to control her demon side, unlike Luke can, because Slender trained him, and they're kind of having Luke kind of had a struggle trying to train Elizabeth, but I'll put I'll put Demon Elizabeth at a B. Just saying it out here right now. The kind of like claw wing things on on Demon Elizabeth and Demon Luke's back. They're supposed. I can't really. It's hard to do it in like Gacha Life and Gacha Club. So they're supposed to be they're supposed to have like hands that come out of their backs, like demon arms. They get like six extra arms come out of their back to put an easy way. So that's why most of it's kind of like drawn on the image for some like mostly the collector videos. So next up, we got mostly a lot of OCs that were only kind of recently shown, like a few months ago. First up, we got Colin. He's ki- he's basically a bit of how do I put this? Well, first of all, one, he's related to a creepypasta character. No, I'll just say he is related to Clockwork. He is he is Clockwork's younger he's Clockwork's younger brother, to put in an easy way. So there's going to be a connection with there's going to be, to put in an easy way, like a sibling like bonding between them later when we get to his story. So for Colin, I would like to put him in a S. No, not SA, sorry. Next up, we got the character who'll be getting the next video, Hell King, or real name Henry. I'm gonna stick with Henry for now because YouTube, because sometimes YouTube doesn't like words like that. But but Hen Henry is not, in a way, unlike all the other characters being connected with Slender, he's connected to Zalgo in a way. And not like Luke or Elizabeth or Hunter being like related in a way. Because, technically Elizabeth and Hunter are Zalgo's grandchildren. And of course, like I said earlier, Luke and Lily both, have are both a couple later on, and they have Elizabeth and Hunter later on. But sorry, Henry, he is kind of to put in an easy way. To put in an easy way, he likes the warm element. He likes a certain warm element. To not spoil it, he likes a certain hot element. Because his story's coming up, so I don't want to try to spoil it. I'll put him at a Also put him at an A. Next up, we got the Forgotten Child, which I like to call for short FC. So his name's not a mouthful. But FC is kind of a character I like. He's actually my second OC. Second OC to. He, he's kind of like he's sort of a character in a way I relate to, because when I make half his story, it'll be a little bit of the events that happen in his story will be actual sad events that happen to me. So only like a small percentage though, because not everyone can have not every ugh, something bad can happen in anybody's life, to put it in an easy way, I guess. It's not always, cheery and happy. Something bad will always happen in anybody's life, to put it in an easy way. But a lot of the stuff is, made up for the story. It's just like a little bit of his story is taken from something that's actually happened in my life. And and he does come back to, and of course, to put it an easy way, he's kind of like Sally, where he's technically dead but yet not. To put it in an easy way, but he has like a more of like like a ghost kind of like personal thing. Like he can like basically like go like invisible to the human eye most of the time and all that, and appear in certain at certain people and only appear to certain people and like phase through walls. So next, so I'd put him in an S with Luke. Oh, this will be our next S rank because he's someone I can in a way sorta relate to with, because putting the some tragic of some sad event that happened to me in his story. Next up, we got, last but not least, we got Luna. Luna will in the future will be, to put it an easy way, she'll be connected to Henry, HK. I'll just say for short, but and FC as well. She'll be connected to those two characters later on in the stories. But like here, I'll place her down at D so you can get a better view because it's for some reason dark, like dims like the image. But she, as you can see, she's also like has like a spirit like design kind of like FC does. Cause this is how I like to depict them, like if they're like undead like spirits in a way, to put an easy way. But like a whitish or grayish like color scheme and stuff like that. And this time, no, they are not hands like Demon Elizabeth or Demon Luke. Instead, these are actually supposed to be like tentacles, like say like Slender Man or something. But but Luna is a kind of like Lily at first, like a kind, sweet character, like when you first meet her and when you first see the character, of course. But later on, something will happen where she turns to that, but I won't try to spoil it. So I will put her in. I don't want to be harsh, but I'm thinking of putting her in a B. Like, she ain't the best, but she ain't the worst either because I haven't made them yet, but I have two more creepypasta OCs I never added in, which I named Zachary, like well, no, Zachary or Zach for short. I'll just call him Zach for now because I have no clue how to spell Zachary, so that's probably what you're gonna see in when I actually make like a gotcha video of him, and it's just gonna be called Zach. But and then I also have another female character named Zoe, who will be later on connected to Colin over here. But so if I had to place some, sorry you can't. Sorry I don't have any like gotcha version of them created yet. Sorry about that. But I if I had to pick, I'd put Zoe at an A, and I'd say I'd put Zach at a C because he's not the best one I really have. So that's something. Wait, see if I can edit something. Yeah, here one moment. Here, Zach goes here, and then A will also go to Zoe. There. Moment. Sorry about that. Sorry about the little I guess you say intermission. There we go. I don't know if I spelled it right, but who cares? Z- Zach's in C and Zoe's in A with the almost everyone else. But this is how I depict them in this is how I depict all my creepypasta OCs in a tier list. I could do this with other OCs in the future if you want. If you want, just leave a comment asking if you that you want to see all my other OCs in one of these. But yeah, yeah. The backstory video will be coming out hopefully soon. But sometimes it takes a while. But hopefully see you all in the next vid. See ya.